I hate being a caregiver. I don't feel honored or blessed to take care of my mother. I feel sad and frustrated. I don't feel a sense of pride and love to get back to someone who gave me life. Instead, I feel lost and abandoned. I hate people tell me that I'm amazing and such a wonderful daughter. I feel like a fraud. I hate being a caregiver, but I adore my mother. She's everything I've ever wanted to be. I just didn't know it until it's too late. Until I can ask her how to sew a bias seam or how to complete all her unfinished quilts, how to cook my favorite Puerto Rican food, or how she felt when I had my first child. It's been over 10 years since her diagnosis with the younger onset Alzheimer's. It has been over 10 years since she could work, be alone, or drive. It's been 10 years since I left my career to become her caregiver along with my father. In those 10 years, one thing I know for sure is that it can be a very lonely journey. It can tear up the strongest of families, break the tightest of bonds. It will test friendships, relationships, and make you question everything in your life. You either survive it or you don't. Most of the time, as a caregiver, your life is hanging in an in between space. You just go about your daily routine and accept that this is your life. You adapt to the situation that may occur with your loved one. You distance yourself from friends and family because really, they will never understand your life. You also know one day they'll stop calling and asking you out to dinner. So you end the friendship before they can. Being this is the one thing you can't control. You accept being alone and watch the world go by. Then, when your loved one is about to leave, when not only their brain has fallen apart, but their body as well, in that moment when you can't breathe or catch your breath, when you are waiting on that call or text, when you start to make decisions about your life and future based on their death, that is when regret shows up. Regret, not because of where you would have been if they never got the disease, but what more you should have done for them. Been present more, talk to them, not at them. Ask questions about their childhood and obstacles they have had to overcome. Most importantly, I would ask her what she wanted, how she felt about her diagnosis, how I can help her through this. I would talk to her as much as I could, hold her hand, and even kneel on the floor as she prayed to her Pope every morning. Then 10 years later, I would have a stack of notebooks about her journey through Alzheimer's. Then I would tell her story, our story.